engineers, teachers, and help them re-enter their professions with language and licensing support. But it's not just public actors involved. Private providers such as Hermods, Astar, or IOX Academyn deliver modular training in everything from welding to IT, often under municipal contracts. They frequently collaborate with NGOs and employers to support third country nationals throughout their journey from education to employment. And speaking of NGOs, civil society plays an active role. You'll find organisations like Support Group Network, which supports youth and newcomers, Refugees Welcome Stockholm, which offers legal advice and language support, and ABF, which deliver informal education, democracy training, and job orientation. These grassroots actors help fill the gaps and build trust within communities. Sweden also has multi-level coordination mechanisms, such as local integration chains connecting municipalities, SFI providers, employment services, and healthcare and regional collaboration platforms where municipalities and NGOs align strategies for integration and labour market access. But despite this strong framework, some challenges remain. There's often a lack of structured follow-up after training, meaning third country nationals may complete a program but struggle to secure employment. Employers are not always engaged early enough in the training design process, which creates a disconnect between skills and real job opportunities. And although Sweden leads in adult education access, newcomer women, especially those with childcare responsibilities, remain underrepresented in many programs. So, Sweden offers many entry points and a welcoming structure, but to be fully effective, the system needs stronger bridges from training to work, and more inclusive approaches for those who risk being left behind. Let's now take a closer look at Greece, where the system supporting the integration of third country nationals, especially refugees, into vocational training and employment, is evolving, ambitious, and deeply shaped by Zakal Prod. Collaboration. At the institutional level, several public actors play key roles. The Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs oversees policies around employment and vocational training. It works with NGOs, municipalities, and EU funding to coordinate apprenticeships, language courses, and job placements. The Ministry of Migration and Asylum runs two important initiatives, Helios Plus for adult refugees and Helios Junior for youth aged 18 to 21, especially former unaccompanied CAL minors. These programs provide job counselling, access to training, certification, and even safe housing, especially for vulnerable youth. The Public Employment Service, or DYPA, is central in delivering services on the ground. It offers registration, career advice, subsidised employment programs, and training opportunities including language and soft skills courses for third country nationals. And although not a service provider, the National Institute of Labour and Human Resources, EIEAD, provides data and research that guide employment policies and programme development. Beyond government, coordination is key. Interinstitutional working groups and public-private partnerships allow ministries, DYPA, NAEO, municipalities, and international organisations like IOM and UNHCR to share data, align strategies, and identify service gaps. Let's now look at training providers and civil society. Greece has a vibrant network of NGOs and training centres that offer real, practical pathways to employment. Here are just a few examples. Generation 2.0 RED provides job readiness seminars, career counselling, and advocacy for migrant youth. ANKAA Project and Odyssey offer vocational training in trades like tailoring, woodworking, digital marketing, and hospitality combined with social support and job matching tools. Echo Hub and JR's Greece deliver language courses, computer skills, and legal aid. The Saffron Kitchen Project specialises in culinary training for TCNs entering the food service industry. Meanwhile, organisations like RSIS, Caritas Hellas, Solidarity Now, and Praxis work on the front line, offering everything from job search coaching and interview training to psychosocial care, legal support, and housing services. There's also MET Adrosi, known for language and interpretation work, and IRC Greece and HIAS, which combine mental health, legal aid, and employment counselling. What's powerful about Greece is that many of these actors don't work in silos. They collaborate to create holistic, personalised pathways for third country nationals, including job fairs, career days, mentoring programs, and employer networking events. However, despite this great energy, significant gaps remain. Language is a major barrier. Most training is in Greek, and there's a lack of courses that combine language with vocational skills. Another issue is the recognition of prior qualifications, a frustrating obstacle for many skilled refugees. There's still no easy, unified system for validating foreign degrees or informal experience. Outside big cities, access to training is uneven, and hands-on apprenticeships remain limited. Many refugees also lack basic information about their rights, available services, or labour market trends. Then there's discrimination, subtle but real, and a lack of widespread inclusion strategies among employers. Support systems like childcare, transport, or trauma counselling are insufficient, especially for women and youth who often face multiple barriers. So, Greece shows a strong will to build integrated services. But to move forward, the country needs better language-accessible training, streamlined skills recognition, and greater support for vulnerable groups. And finally, let's turn to Italy, a country with a wide and rich network of services for third country nationals, but one that still struggles with fragmentation and coordination across its many actors. At the heart of national policy is the Ministry of Labour and Social Policies, which promotes employment and training initiatives for migrants and refugees. Many of these are funded through the Asylum, Migration and Integration Fund FAMI and other EU programmes. The regions and autonomous provinces are also central. In Italy, vocational training is a regional competence, so each region manages its own calls and funds courses for third country nationals through accredited training providers. Other national actors include ANPAL, which oversees active labour policies, INAPP, conducting research on training policy, and local job centres which guide migrants through training, counselling, internships, and job search. In terms of training institutions, Italy offers a varied and well-developed ecosystem. There are public bodies like CPIA, Provincial Centres for Adult Education, offering Italian language courses and civic education, IT's academies, advanced technical institutes open to migrants with equivalent diplomas, accredited training providers, including organisations like ENA, IP, CNO-SFAP, CIOF, SENGIM, and IAL. These actors often deliver training funded by FSE+, FAMI, or regional sources in fields like construction, hospitality, home care, and logistics. But what really characterises Italy is its vibrant third sector, NGOs and associations like ASSI, Peritas, Italiana, Centro Astali, ANOLF, Save the Children, Emergency, CIR, and Red Cross offer everything from language schools and legal help to job orientation, psychological support, and cultural mediation. Many operate inside the SAI reception system, offering third country nationals holistic training, housing, and employment integration paths. There's also strong collaboration between NGOs and public services. For instance, training institutions partner with municipalities, CPIA, and employers to offer tailored pathways. Job centres and NGOs coordinate to deliver joint programmes. Language, soft skills, internships, mentoring, and private actors are involved too. Chambers of Commerce support migrant entrepreneurship through legal and financial advice, tailored training in digital skills, marketing, and business management, and projects like MIA Migrant, Entrepreneurs in Action, for business creation. However, despite all this activity, Italy faces structural gaps. There's no national coordination body to align all actors. Many institutions work in parallel without data exchange or shared platforms. Programs often lack continuity language, civic, and professional training are delivered by separate bodies with no integration, and the connection between training and real job placement is still too weak. Barriers also include bureaucracy, unequal access between regions, and limited support for recognizing foreign qualifications. So Italy has an incredible variety of services and actors, but needs a clearer roadmap, stronger coordination, and more seamless transitions between education, training, and employment. So, what can we learn from this journey across countries? Each national system has its strengths and challenges, but a few patterns clearly emerge. Coordination is key. Countries like Belgium and Germany show that multi-level platforms and integration chains help create smoother pathways for third country nationals. Where these are missing, like in Cyprus or parts of Italy, fragmentation becomes a major barrier. Language remains a fundamental access point. Sweden, Spain, and Germany integrate language into vocational tracks, while in Greece and Italy, gaps still exist between language courses and job-oriented training. Employers must be involved earlier. Some countries are starting to engage employers in co-designing training like in Spain and Belgium, but many still lack systematic cooperation with the private sector. Support needs to be tailored. Third country nationals are not a homogeneous group. Women, youth, people with trauma, or those living outside urban areas need adapted services, and few countries fully meet these needs yet. And most importantly, we see that civil society is essential. NGOs and migrant-led organisations fill gaps, build trust, and reach communities, especially where public systems fall short. What's next? As professionals, you can play a vital role in connecting these dots. Whether you work in training, counselling, policymaking, or grassroots support, your ability to understand the full landscape in your local area, collaborate with other actors, and knowing third country nationals' real needs is key. In the next modules, we'll go deeper into the collaboration models between vocational education and training providers, employers and NGOs, and how to build stronger, more inclusive systems together. Thank you for your attention and for being part of this important work.